We outside, bro. This is El Duro. Welcome to Small Package Wrestling, where we're on fucking YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, fucking, and we cover AAA, fucking AEW, all of the fucking good stuff, bro. WWE. And yeah, introducing El Duro, and then my fellow fucking co-hosts. They're gonna introduce themselves because they're cool like that.
And just talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
Woo!
I usurped Aaron's introduction, Aaron. I'm glad I did. I'm not sorry. How many times have you done that?
I gotta
Is
do
it
it
every single stream?
fool. I gotta
I
do
think
it
it's
every
every
single
time.
What
You
do
should
you
make
mean,
a
how many times I do
compilation
it? Of Aaron's reactions or what?
It's just me taking out my headphone, rolling my eyes.
I think the fan favorite reel is people being like, "Oh, brother," with Waddles.
That's Alexa's one, dude. She watches that one. Like if that video has 1,000 views, she has 950 of them.
Yeah, shout out, bro.
But shout
Fucking
out to
shout
El
out.
Duo.
Yeah, we outside, bro. I'm fucking
Penta.
excited to cover this shit.
So you have the strap. Talk to us about the strap. Talk to us. How does it feel to finally be the IC champ?
You know, it was beautiful that me and Benta were able to win, championship gold on the same night. And I was just excited to see my fellow fucking Mexicano get the fucking dub. And I'll have to say right now, that that's just the beginning for Penta and for me. El Duro is fucking coming for y'all. It's coming for WrestleMania season. We're gonna be outside, just like Penta is being outside. All right, we're gonna be fucking cooking. We're gonna be fucking doing all kinds of shit in Vegas. So say what's up, like and subscribe. Fucking, we're on all kinds of places, bro. Patreon, YouTube, TikTok, bro. All of that shit, bro. Reddit. Now we're on Reddit. Fucking El Duro found Reddit. Fucking join the subreddit, bro. See what's up. See what's good. If y'all don't know what that is, email us. Just like AEW, we emailed AEW. We're in
Yeah, we
communication
did.
with them.
And they responded.
They did respond. We won't tell y'all what, but they responded.
Hey, well, we have to respond to their email. So
Exactly. We're keeping them, waiting for us.
So as a fellow wrestler, what do you think of Penta and Dominik's match? What do you think of their performance?
Look, I know that the Intercontinental Championship is typically known as a mid-card title, but I think it is the pathway for gold. And I think these two wrestlers have elevated that title in a way that it deserves. And it is because of the
Okay.
type of lucha style wrestlers that they are. And not everyone holds that Intercontinental title and wins it and makes it mean something. And as a fellow fucking luchador, it gave me some fucking butterflies. It gave me something. I was ready to run through a brick wall when I saw both Dirty Dom and like just knowing how the business works, seeing Dirty Dom drop it to Penta and John Cena. Like, bro, those are two people fucking imagine. Like, oh yeah, my IC title runs, like I dropped it to John Cena and to Penta. We see the fucking GOAT. And then fucking
Goat.
Penta, who's, in my opinion, one of the most up and coming wrestlers in general. Like, let's just get outside of saying he's the best luchador, right now. I think he's the hottest, like merchandise, marketability, fucking just international superstar that we got. So shout out my boy, bro. Settle fucking miedo. We outside.
Aaron, what do you think? Tell me about your match. About the match? What do you think about the results? What do you think of the actual match itself? No, first of all, tell us, what are your thoughts? Just straight up. Like, what are your thoughts? Because I know you have thoughts. What do you
I
think?
always have thoughts. I mean, I've been waiting for this for over a year since he debuted here in San Jose. Like it took a while, but it happened. It sucked that Dom had to drop the title, but at the same time, he wasn't really doing anything with it in WWE. He's mainly been focused in AAA, feuding there. So like him holding the IC title, he was kind of holding it hostage, to be honest. Like it's better to have somebody that's on Raw every week to be holding it, and who better than Penta?
I actually thought about that, Aaron. I actually thought about that today because I feel like Dominic Mysterio, he was neither here nor there. Like he wasn't fully present over there and he wasn't fully present here. Is that kind of what you're saying here?
Yeah, and also injuries didn't help. He was out for a bit with injuries, holding 2 titles, so that didn't help. But since he came back, he hasn't really been doing anything. Also, he's been with Liv, doing promos, backstage. But like him dropping that title I think that was a good decision.
Do you think it's good for both, or do you think it's only good for Penta?
It's good for both because Dom now can focus on the championship, the world championship. He can focus there and make it have better stories, not just holding 2 titles and doing this back and forth every week, kind of doing like half-ass on both shows when he can just focus on one. And Penta, this can be a stepping stone. This can be a test. Like, can he hold a WWE title, and, and make it mean something? Dom made it mean something, and the last time who made the IC title mean something to me at least was the Miz. Like the title doesn't make the person makes the title. So this is a good challenge for Penta.
So that's something interesting that El Duro said, and it sounds like you're agreeing with El Duro. You're saying that he's elevating this belt then, and I really like what you said. Can you say it again? You said something about elevation. How did you say it?
But the title doesn't make the person makes the title.
Okay. So you think that this is going to be good for the IC title, good for Penta. Do you think it's good for Dom, Duro? Do you think it's good for Dom? And then, Aaron, I'll ask you the same question. Do you think, okay, so there's a Mega Campeonato, right? And then there's an IC champ. Like, where would you guys rank that? Is the IC champ above El Mega Campeonato, or is it below, or is it the same, right? If he moves, go ahead.
I'm gonna be controversial, and I would argue that a Mega Campeonato is a world championship
Yeah, I don't think that's
level.
controversial.
Yeah, like I think it's higher than an Intercontinental Championship, and because of, I mean, we don't even have to explain like the fucking legacy that that championship has and the fucking history and shit. Like it's still more than a mid card Intercontinental title. Like it doesn't require the wear, like Aaron said, to be prestigious. And also it's a beautiful fucking belt. Have y'all seen it? Like, oh man, that shit's beautiful, man. It's fucking looks like a world championship belt. And I say that as a huge fan of the Intercontinental Championship. I have a replica. I mean, I won a replica of it last night, and I'm saying fucking with my fucking against Firulais, and Penta showed him what's up. And and so did El Duro. But like I think it's time for Dom to move on to greener pastures with as a Mega Campeon and elevate Triple A, but also to potentially be in the world championship fixture in like picture in WWE in general. So, and I think hopefully this is a stepping stone for Penta to do the same. As he has a good run, with this, and then he'll step up to the world title scene where, honestly, like the only thing missing of the Elimination Chamber match for me was a little bit of Penta or, a little bit of Dom or something like that. And that would have made me a little happier as
What
a
do you
lucha
think?
guy.
So what do you
And
think,
also,
Aaron, about the belt?
And
Oh, go ahead.
also, Penta is very over with the crowd, no matter what city. We talked about this in past streams. Like Stephanie Vaquer, like she's over, where mostly there's Latin people. But if like she goes to like Kansas City or like Idaho, like she doesn't get the big pop. Penta gets that big pop everywhere. I don't know. I forget where they were on Monday, but it was a white city, and that pop was crazy. That pop was crazy, and everybody doing this like Penta's over. And
Dude,
that's the first step to being a champion, getting over with the people, connecting with the people.
Aaron,
and
I'm gonna
also
ask.
the marketability. People just buy the mask, bro. Like, think George Kittle loves fucking, like Penta. Like, that's how approachable this guy is.
So it sounds like we're all happy. Is
Yeah,
that what it sounds like? Are we all happy?
Fuck, I feel left out. Where's my mask?
Hey, don't worry. They
bro.
keep switching everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's ideal. That's by design.
okay.
It's
So
it goes by whoever speaks the most.
okay. So like, what do you guys think about what is it that makes Penta so over? What is it about him that makes him have that kind of pop everywhere he goes?
Feel to me like the presentation has to do a lot with it. Like not just like the in-ring work, but like how he's presented, his entrance, the music, the pyro, the cero miedo. I feel like that's how people connect with wrestlers. For example, Trick Williams, his entrance, people are singing along. Like I feel like that's what makes people connect with the wrestler and makes them over with the people and makes them likable.
Also, for me, it's the mask, bro. I think this is just fucking, especially Pentas, bro. Like the way he comes out in different ones, different designs, like, I think it's hella like, bro, look at us, bro. Like we have like these are the fucking just badass masks. Know what I'm saying, like,
Look at this.
And also, it's so hard to find one. I've been to so many shows across the fucking country.
dude.
I go to the store and I can't find a Penta mask because that's the first one. That's the first thing that sells out.
Remember
But, okay.
last year, bro? We'll post footage, bro. We have that shit on our drive of us literally at WWE World looking for one for Weddle, and we just could not
We
fucking
just
find one.
couldn't. Yeah,
Okay, so you think it's the in-ring work, it's the presentation.
it's everything. It's everything.
Is he more over, Omar, than Dominic Mysterio right now? What do you
I would
think, Young
say,
Hennessy?
look, I would say, bro, that I don't know if there's other people that are more organically over. Look, I'm gonna do my favorite thing. Actually, I'm gonna do our co-founder's favorite thing and call out Triple K. And if Triple K had a little bit of a gumption, he would fucking put Trick Williams, fucking Penta, Mystery Iguana, and Dirty Dom in the fucking main event scene right now. And Danhausen.
And
bro.
Danhausen.
And fucking Danhausen. Fuck it. Do it, bro. Those are the
Who
fuckers.
Danhausen?
We'll talk about it, bro. We will fucking talk about it. But those are
Omar,
the
that was a
guys
very
that,
aggressive shaking of the head.
We'll
dude,
talk
it's
about it.
we'll talk about it. It's worth the aggressiveness. I'm a Fanhausen. I'm a Fanhausen. And yes, I agree. Penta mask every day until fucking, he loses the Intercontinental Championship. And even then, nah, fucking, but yeah, man. And Pete, shout out PD, bro. Penta,
Shout
wear
out
your
Pete.
mask out. Bro, facts, bro. Let us know. Penta, if you're watching the stream, hook us up, please. We'll wear your mask. I don't know if you like feel weird about that, but we'll
Yeah,
wear
hook
your
us up, bro.
mask.
We don't have masks. Yeah, hook us up. Yeah.
Look,
I don't
our
have one.
exactly.
So
And Voodoo
actually,
always has a mask.
I wanted to shout out this brand. It's actually kind of cool. We are gonna reach out to them, but the quality and stuff is really nice. We're gonna reach out to them to see if we can, form some sort of partnership. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Yeah,
Because
Duro
Will
needs
Smith.
a
There you
customized
go.
mask.
Hey, okay. But PD asked a good question, and I want to come back to that. I guess for me, I watched the match and it was a good match, but I felt like Benta was a bigger star. Like, and I don't know
That's fair.
if I felt like
That's
Benta
not
was
that's not a bad thing either.
because Dom, like I remember the reaction I heard when we went to the como dice Alexa, the wrestling match here. That Dom can do no wrong. But I thought that this guy winning the title. I'm not gonna lie, I got emotions. I got some goosebumps. I don't remember if there were shenanigans or not. Was it just a straight up match?
He just
There
he
was
stopped the
a little,
shenanigans a
yeah.
little bit,
There's a
but he
little bit of
just
shenanigans.
and then the
Yeah.
curse, bro. The curse. You can't forget about the Danhausen curse, bro.
What's the curse?
It's tied together. It is fucking
This is
tied.
story.
So
This is peak storytelling.
this quality. This made me a fan. I was like, "What the fuck is it, Danhausen?" I literally texted who, what, yeah, and then thanks Pete for that. For who the fuck is it, Danhausen? I was put on, but he cursed. Long story short, he cursed Dirty Dom in a segment right before, and Dom was like, "What the fuck is that?" And
He
the
found
curse
out.
came true.
You know what's hilarious, low key, that I was actually thinking about like cursing and curses and people that believe in that kind of shit. But I guess
It's hilarious.
in wrestling is cool, right? I guess in
He just goes
wrestling
like
we
this.
Yeah.
how? Like that.
So
How does he do it?
let
You've been cursed.
and this guy is like a full fucking face mask, like full face paint, and he describes himself as Conan O'Brien, who's been possessed by a demon. Very evil, very
Very
nice.
nice.
Like a ginger?
No, he's not. He just has the Conan O'Brien hair, but like like a late night talk show host who's like possessed by an awkward demon. I don't know, like, but his humor is incredibly dry, which I think is fucking hilarious. Like segment, like it was just fucking quality. He's like, I have the Danhausens. I need a blimp. I need to be inducted into the Hall of Fame like immediately, and I need a pointy picture with Triple H. And that's my Demandhausens, and that made me a Fanhausen, and that's it.
Is he
Let me see
the
if I
guy
can.
that came out with the face paint?
Yeah,
Yes, that's Danhausen.
Yeah, I skipped it. Yeah.
that was most people's reaction for that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that. Well, I'm not surprised, but a lot of people don't know who Danhausen is unless you're like deep in, into wrestling. Like he was with AEW for a bit, and he was one of the most popular acts on the show. So I was surprised that he kind of got booed in, at Elimination Chamber. Like we love this guy.
You know what, dude? All these brujos and brujas, that's how I'm gonna imagine them. Like this, when they get hired to do shit, like I see this do it. How does he do it? Look at the fucking hands, bro.
And cursed.
Look right here.
It's
Aita.
fucking hilarious, bro. It's fucking hilarious because I was just thinking about that a couple of days ago. Like people pay money for this shit, I saw a sign and it was like amarres, fucking this and that. Yeah. This guy looks like he can totally do it.
And
Yeah,
the
call
only
him.
way to understand who he is just by watching him. That's because you can't really, well, you can explain it, but it's not going to be the same.
Well, and then
Okay.
also check, like, he did this. This is how I also became a fan. He did this interview with Chris Van Vliet where that's him. And he just kinda talked about the psychology in his mind. Like, he also described it as Krusty the Clown. Like, he took a lot of inspiration from The Simpsons and just Krusty the Clown and that type of just humor. So, it's kinda to me, that's kind of underrated. Like, it's kind of an underrated, like, style of wrestling in my opinion. And I miss that comedic type of thing, Like, it's that iguana, fucking Danhausen type of fucking quality good stuff, El Duro's a fan. I think El Duro falls in line with that type of fucking entertainment,
He's a
that type
house
of
what?
shithousery. He's a Fanhausen.
What do you think, Garen? Do you like it? Do you approve?
I approve. Like I've known him since AEW. He had a little run there, so I know who he was. But like I said earlier, like a lot of WWE fans don't watch AEW, so they don't know who Danhausen is. And I feel like if people like R-Truth, if people like Kit Wilson, they're gonna like Danhausen.
It's good.
I don't know.
I'm enjoying it. I was not down. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? What's in the
I don't know.
crate?
I skipped
And
it.
then, but it's not about the crate. It's just about the promo. Like the good, like it was literally a minute long promo. He comes, he hands fucking Adam Pierce a soggy piece of paper with
Fell
his
in the
demand
toilet.
houses that fell in the fucking toilet. Like it's just like he's making humor out of fucking scraps, bro. And like, it's just good, like a charismatic guy on screen who's just fucking shit up, bro. And he's gonna be big. He's already so apparently this is the thing that sold me. Well, I don't know, apparently it sold everyone else, but yeah, I guess in AEW without even wrestling, he was like top 3 merch sellers.
What the
Just
fuck?
yeah, like just off of and by his own admission, he was saying that like I guess a lot of non-wrestling fans fuck with him. And I'm gonna keep on bringing the Uber driver from Vegas, where he was like, we need more weird people
Oh
in
my God, bro.
fucking wrestling. We do. Danhausen we need more weird people.
That's very Jesus-like of you, Omar, trying to bring in the outsiders. It is Lent, so
And don't even get
okay.
us started on that other Uber driver. Don't
Oh, there's
no
another
one
one.
asked. There's
There's
another one.
another one.
God, you
Creepy
gave me
one.
and Aaron both PTSD. El Duro, that's why El Duro's missing. That's why El Duro's missing, bro. He
It
went
could have
out
been
with
the
that
Uber
guy.
driver.
It
The
could
Uber
have been
driver picked them up.
What is it with you fools and Uber drivers?
never. If someone asks you, can they share their testimony? Run. Just turn the other way.
Just like
It's like
get
not.
out of the Uber.
Yeah, just not right now.
Pull over,
So
bro.
look,
Let me.
so we got some comments that I kind of want to highlight. Omar, if you could put them on the screen very quickly.
Which
We
ones?
got some comments on the Penta video. I texted it to you. We got some comments on the Penta video. Diego Cano Y4K says, and then we put up this video and it's about we're celebrating Penta's championship. And this fellow says, Campeón de transición. Alex Gonzalez 6498 shout out. He replied, No quita que sea campeón, laughing emoji. And then Diego Cano Y4K says, Pero de transición. So what do you guys think of that? Que es de transición nada más. Like he's just like keeping it warm, I guess is what are very positive and totally not malinchista and totally supportive. Diego Cano is saying, because he loves our people. I can totally tell he's gonna celebrate every time Mexico scores. He celebrates the loudest. Diego Cano. Dude, you know what? Like probably a Chivas fan, you know? That's how much he loves Mexico. You know what I mean? Like, puros mexicanos and shit. So, Diego Cano Cano, un saludo, jefe. Gracias por tu orgullo mexicano y tu positividad y apoyar siempre a nuestra gente. Un saludo, jefe. Saludo. Desde aquí, desde California. ¿Qué opinan ustedes? ¿Qué opinan ustedes de ese comentario? Que Penta nada más va a ser campeón de transición. Especialmente después de lo que platicamos hace unos minutos, de que es el luchador que es súper popular, que tiene mucho apoyo, que lo sigue mucho la gente. Y se lo ha ganado, ¿no?
I know, hey, I know a lot of people que tienen los nombres dos veces y nomás les dice Squared.
Diego Square.
Diego Squared. Shout out Diego Squared. We appreciate the love. Gracias por el apoyo. Ojalá, nos das un like y subscribe, pero yo pienso que estás mal, güey, estás mal. Like, en neta, güey, like, no mames, güey. Like, nosotros mexicanos aquí estamos para mamar, güey, para ganar, güey. Like, no, I don't even know qué quiere decir mamar, pero lo vamos a hacer.
That's not,
I don't give a fuck.
yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that. Take it back. Delete it.
I don't care. We're running it, bro. El Duro said what he said, and he meant what he said. And
Yeah, we did.
fucking
Maybe El Duro
anyway,
does.
El Duro does what he wishes, but we appreciate the love, and I disagree. You know, uh, yo pienso que va a ser un campeón que ojalá gane en WrestleMania. Y si no, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I think it'll be a waste of an opportunity for Penta and for WWE in general. Muchas gracias for fucking all of these comments. We have a lot. Let's talk about another one right here because let's discuss what it means calling WWE the Fed. Kingdom Hearts Maker, we got some love from you. We call it the Fed because we want to, like it's the 90s. We agree. Is that what they used to call the WCW back in the day, Gwex?
I don't know. Ask Wex.
I
I
don't
wasn't
know.
alive.
Yeah, you were. For you were like 20.
I wasn't alive.
Yeah, you were. But that's why they
But
call
on
it the
that
Fed.
note,
I don't know. Hey, so Aaron,
I call it.
what do you got to say about Diego Cano Cano?
I mean, that's just hate. Like, I'm not gonna waste my breath. Just it's just who cares? Even if he's a champion.
Es que, ¿sabes qué? Diego Cano Cano, no es de a huevo que tenemos que ser culeros siempre. No es de a huevo que tenemos que ser malinchistas siempre. No es de a huevo, no te haces nada, güey. No te haces nada, no te haces absolutamente nada con apoyar y estar Felipe con tenis, contenta de que ganó. No tiene nada de malo, güey. Hay que celebrarlo, ¿no? Y si esa es tu mentalidad, güey, estás meando fuera del olla. Estás meando fuera del olla. Así es de que ponte las pinches pilas, acomódate, ¿verdad? Porque aquí las quesadillas son con queso.
But get ready because Mr. Iguana is gonna be fucking your next fucking campeón mexicano, bro. And si no estás fucking feliz, no sé qué decirte. Mr. Iguana y Penta son el futuro.
Y te mandamos un beso en el ombligo, jefe, a ver si te alivianas, ¿eh?
We love you.
Hey,
Shout out Small Package Wrestling.
Hey, so I want to go back to the Mega Campeón because you guys brought up an interesting point, and I guess we can move on if you guys are done with the match. Actually, I have two questions. So the IC title is higher than there's the IC title, and then there's the Mega Campeonato, and then there's the other titles. You know what I mean? What do you think comes next for Penta? Aaron, what comes next for Penta?
I expect a pretty long run with the IC title, giving him good storylines, good opponents to make him look stronger. And then, when he's ready to take that next step, which I feel like it's not going to be that long, then he should be inserted into the main event, which he kind of has already. He's been feuding with the Vision, coming in with shenanigans in the main event. But I expect a pretty long IC run for Penta.
What do you think, Omar? Oh, you're a jerk. Look at what he wrote in my name.
El Duro is doing tech support right now. El Duro thinks that he could have some fun, bro. I think he could make the IC title be a real workhorse title, how it's designed, and have a lot of good matches, a lot of good one-on-one matches with guys that also deserve a showcase, you know? So I think he needs to have a long run. And I think he could actually have like a more of a workhorse run than Dom, who was, you know, being an international superstar and doing like the, you know, like fucking triple A and all of that stuff. But I think Penta could bring the IC title back to its roots. And, you know, just I want to see some good matches, bro. Also, I want to see some extreme matches. Like I feel like Penta, like that's something that they haven't tapped into with Penta, bro. And I just want to see some Vergasos. Know what I'm saying, like some good old fucking fashion Vergasos.
So what do you guys think about Dom? What happens to Dom after this?
I feel like he's gonna be more focused in Mexico with Triple A because he is the Mega Campeón. He's the world champion there. So I feel like most of his time is going to be in Mexico, which I would say it's kind of like a test because he's the world champion there. So maybe WWE will see how he handles that. To maybe after he drops the title to someone, maybe bring him back and enter him also in the main event scene soon.
So I don't know Penta's history. Has he been a champion before, and has he been a good champion?
So this is his first WWE title, but he's been a champion in other promotions from what I know, and has been the face of like Lucha Underground, has been a champion in AAA previously, was a tag champ in AEW with his brother. And he's just been wrestling like all over the world and been very well versed. Aaron, if you want to fill in, I'm just kind of giving a brief summary, but
Yeah. Well, yeah. I only found out like I found Penta through AEW. I know I think he like you said he was tag team champion with his brother. Um, had very extreme matches with the Young Bucks. You know, ladder matches. Like you said, he's very versatile in any style. So I kind of want to see more of that in WWE. Yeah, we seen the lucha stuff. Now let's see. You know, the extreme side of Penta.
So do you guys think that this guy can seamlessly transition from the high flying AAA style with Dragon Lee and Rey Fenix, and then come fight Rusev and fucking all these fucking guys? Like, do you think this guy doesn't look out of place in any spot?
No, because he's been all over the world. He's wrestled with different types of styles. So I feel like that's not an issue with him.
Go ahead.
and I just think I think that's what separates him from a lot of, you know, unfortunately, like lucha guys that have been pulled up, like Mystico when he was Sin Cara. Like he's been very adaptive, and you know, like hasn't, you know, like suffered from like big botches when he's been like had these big spots in main event moments. So you know, like I think transitioned pretty seamlessly in comparison to other guys. And I can't remember the last time a superstar like a Mexican luchador transitioned like that since Rey Mysterio, when people just, you know, started loving him because of, you know, like his mask and all of the shit that he's doing.
What I like about him is that it's zero promos. It's just all gas, no breaks. I feel like since he came over, he's been wrestling pretty consistently on Monday Night Raw. He's wrestled quite a bit. I wonder if anybody's wrestled more than him. He's done tag team. He's done a lot of things. So, Penta, felicidades. No conozco mucho de tu recorrido, pero ellos sí. Ellos están muy orgullosos y muy emocionados por tu triunfo. Y aquí tienes 3 aficionados que te apoyan, que gritan tu nombre y que desean que deseamos todos que sigas triunfando, mi jefe. Felicidades aquí. Hasta mi mamá dice, jefe. Hasta mi mamá dice.
Cero
Cero
miedo,
miedo.
bro.
Felicidades.
Maybe I might have to meet him again at WrestleMania. You know, like I did last year. Fun fact: I was fucked up during that picture
Shout out, bro.
What's the picture?
Because that's
because of El Duro.
El Duro might have had something to do with that. Know what I'm saying? You
He
see
took
that?
he took me out to the liquor store and fucked me up.
El Duro's a bad example, bro.
You think I'm the degenerate champ of the fucking West for a fucking reason? Not like just for no fucking like accident? No. We fuck shit up out here. Know what I'm saying?
So there's the people's champ, and then there's the degenerate champ. Is that what it is?
I unanimously, bro. I got that strap. You know what I'm saying? I was on a fucking Mecca, bro, to get this belt, and now I appeared with it, bro. Like that's why I was gone since last Vegas. Yeah, I'm in Vegas right now. Y'all don't even know where the fuck I'm at. I'm already in. It's road to WrestleMania, bro. I'm already here. I'm already outside, bro.
So El Duro he's already with the debauchery or what? He started
He's
early.
already fucking.
The
He started
debauched
fucking
state.
early. If anyone wants to fucking challenge, bro, fucking and be the degenerate champ of the West, open fucking challenge right now, bro. Y'all heard it.
You're opening up or what? You're open?
And we take chops, we take shots, take fucking all kinds of shit. I was gonna
That should be
continue rhyming.
that should be a T-shirt. We take chops, we take shots.
Small
There
package
you go.
wrestling, buddy. Let's
Degenerate champ.
go. The degenerate champ of the West.
Yeah, so what did I want to say? I wanted to say something else. I think we're good now. Do you guys have anything else to say about Penta?
Belt to
Belt to
ass.
ass,
Penta's belt to ass, bro. You already know.
All right. So do you
She's
guys want to
fucking
pivot on over to, or do you guys want to talk about the beef between the women, involving all the women,
yeah.
involving Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, fucking Nia Jax, fucking did El Duro leave?
Yeah, I don't know where he went, bro. He
He's
just
a
had to
busy
go cut
man.
a promo.
Can't
He's
blame him.
busy. I think he had a hard stop at 35 minutes and 35 seconds. So he needed to just skedaddle. And now, he did me the kindness of introducing me. I am not the degenerate champion of the West. Let me take that off before he gets upset and chops me. All
Hey,
right.
first of all, I do like things, okay? I do like things.
Oh, you
so-
don't. He does.
I
don't.
do.
Hey, bro, that was in Louis.
I categorically deny this little thing here. I
You're
do.
like nothing.
Anyway, all right, fellas, you guys want to talk about the beef, or do you guys want to talk about the Elimination Chamber?
I'm down for the chamber. Actually, the International Women's Month, I believe. So y'all want to do women's wrestling, the women's fucking chamber?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I'm sad that Aaron's fucking prediction did not come true.
I'm actually
I think
happy.
oh really? Well, I think it was the right choice. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think Raquel was the standout performer of this
Mhm.
one. I enjoyed her performance in this chamber, and I just I'm present on the online community because I love it. Obviously, and the way people treat Raquel is way different than originally. So it makes me happy that she's getting a turn. But how'd you feel, Aaron? You said you're on board with the result.
Yeah, like to begin the match, I feel like it was kind of slow. I feel like it picked up when Rhea came in. That's when the more action was happening. But I want to talk about Tiffy. I feel like she was the MVP of this match because she was taking some crazy bumps. Crazy bumps. She took a lot of punishment. I feel like the worst one of all was when Rhea Ripley gave her that Alabama slam.
She was
And when she
crazy.
took it, her head just fucking went bump, 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 like twice off the mat. That was pretty nasty.
And then she was bleeding, right? Like her nose
Yeah,
was bleeding.
she like
wow.
face planted on the mat. She fucking ran into the pod, and she fucking took some punishment.
It was
Women's history,
impressive, bro.
Women's Month. What is it called? Though?
Yeah, it's International Women's Month. It's consensual, like they fucking wrote that shit. And I'm sure Tiffy was down, bro. Like I think that was really impressive, bro. Just like how fucking tough she fucking was. And then there was the one I like how it ended because she got pushed from the turnbuckle and she was trying to do her finisher and she just fucking went face first into the
Yeah.
fucking pod. I was like, damn, like she's cooked, bro. Like, yeah, like that was a believable finish. Like she's done.
You know, dude, like I actually, and that's why I don't go online. Honestly, that's why I don't go online, because the first time I saw her wrestle, it was with Charlotte Flair, and for some reason they both were not good in that match.
Yeah.
Like they were both not good, and that was the impression that I was left with. Every time I watch her, I'm really impressed by. I could see why you guys were all excited about her when we started doing the
Tiffy time.
pod. I thought Raquel Rodriguez was really good, but I think that Tiffy for me was my favorite. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites. And of course, we gotta give a shout out to my girl Rhea Ripley. Outstanding. The thing about Rhea Ripley is, and I actually looked it up. Every time she takes a slam, dude, like she's just like her back, she grabs her back and it looks like she's really in pain. And so I looked it up and I guess she got hurt. And so like I stress out when she gets fucking dropped like that and she goes, oh, like I just, it hurts.
I mean, it does hurt. That ring's not soft. It's like wood and like metal beams.
But she always goes the same. She goes, and she fucking cries in agony. And I'm just like, don't cry. Don't.
It's good selling. She's a good
I don't
wrestler.
know, man. I don't know. Like, I'm breaking kayfabe here. I think it might be real.
It's real to him.
Yeah, sure it is.
Take it easy on Rio, man. Come on, don't do that.
Hey,
But yeah,
she's
go ahead. What do you think,
and
Omar?
I was gonna say she's a perennial main eventer, bro. And I'm glad that she won, bro. And I think her ability to sell and make us feel that way is what makes her why she's winning.
So what comes next for Rhea Ripley then? What the winner of the EC? What does that mean?
She's gonna face Jade Cargill in WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. Yeah, and I'm I'm excited. I think it could be a good match. Where they're just tossing each other around and just fucking shit up. So
I have never seen to this day Jade Cargill fight or wrestle. But what do you think, Aaron? What do you think about this? How many small packages would you give this Elimination Chamber?
I would give it a solid 3.5.
Okay. What do you think, Omar?
it's a solid 3. I wasn't wildly impressed about it, but it was just a good match. Solid.
It was a good result.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
so
I was entertained. I think a 3 is a good, just a solid match. You know, nothing spectacular, nothing crazy. Just I enjoyed that shit.
but acceptable.
I wasn't disappointed. It wasn't, like, I wasn't mad. Like, it was good.
I think I would give it a 3, Aaron, too. Like I think Aaron actually rated it higher than all of us. I do want to see more Tippy time. I do want to see more of her. I want to see more Charlotte Flair. I want to see more Sol Ruca. I want to see more the EST, or what's her name? The EST, was that
Bianca.
But yeah, oh,
Bianca
yes.
Belair? Yeah.
Quick shout out to her. She's currently going through like physical therapy right now. She broke her finger and she can't even like move that shit. So she's on the road to recovery. And I'm gonna call some online fuckers out that were calling her fucking fat and calling her out for fucking like gaining weight on the road to recovery. Fuck you. Like I just straight like fuck you. Like that's it. Like I'm not gonna explain. I'm not gonna say anything else. It's just go run on a treadmill and fuck you.
It's
That's
those
it.
Cheeto dust fools.
Don't even disrespect me like that. I love Cheeto dust, but I like am not just fucking disgusted by fucking people in the road to recovery. But like, yes, but I agree. It's those fuckers that keyboard Cheeto dust warriors. Stop being rude.
Yeah, some people just like to have opinions, you know? Well,
Well, your
especially
opinions
about
are
work.
wrong.
I mean,
And
it's okay to have opinions, but like some opinions can be like, come on, bro. Like, what?
Well, it's okay to have
What-
opinions, but
what are you
we can
saying,
tell
man?
them they're ridiculous, and that's
Yeah.
it. You know? Yeah, we can call them Cheeto fingers and piss Omar off.
Cheetah for.
So, what do you guys think about the beef, man? What do you guys think about the beef? I don't know if you're familiar with it, Aaron.
I'm not too educated on it, but I know from what I've read, it's real beef. It's real backstage.
That's what I was going to
drama.
ask you guys. Rhea posted on Instagram, and her husband reposted, or her partner, whatever, reposted it. Not having fun, not friends, learn to work and never lie to defame someone's real human character by breaking the fourth wall. And then Jade responded with, no, and then Rhea Ripley tweeted, guess I'm that bitch, with the fucking evil emoji horns gag, you know? And then Jade said, no, boo, you were the second option with the nails. Add me next time so I see it. And then they went off. Like Jade responded, ha, I just be talking. And which member of your social media found that video of you? I guess you posted a video. Because we know they always have to find a way to keep you on top going into Mania. And then Rhea Ripley responded with, all you seem to do is talk. And that's literally it. I actually like that comeback. And then talk, like the hours you spent talking to creative, Jade said. Rhea said, you're funny. That's funny. Now we know you really do be talking. I like that. Now you really do be talking out of your ass because everything you say is bullshit. Don't spread lies on my name, you dumb bee. And then Chelsea Green, who I don't know who that is, says, damn, hit dogs really do holler. Woof, woof. And
Chelsea
then
is
Blake, because she responded to Jade, it's no point to even go and embarrass you on this app. You always have something to say about everything, like Cheeto fingers. And then Piper Niven, I don't know who that is, says, who the fuck even said anything about you? Contrary to your belief, the world doesn't actually revolve around you. No point to embarrass you on this app. Give you enough ring time and you'll do it yourself. And then Jade said, that's above your pay grade, Piper. Relax. Loyalty is priceless, Piper says. Something you wouldn't know anything about. Besides, I'd beat the brakes off of you for free.
well. Thanks for educating us, Quex. You know we.
You know,
Pete out
yeah,
here.
I'm supporting Rhea Ripley. But talk to us about that beef. Like, what do you guys know about it? I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's for real, and it sounds like a lot of people piled onto against Jade, and
Jade, yeah.
even your girl with the sexy feet, Nia Jax, she jumped in on this.
Okay, let's keep feet out of this. But I think it's just a good way to get people into it, bro. It's a good way to keep it going. Like, because if they just keep shit talking on social media and every time they see each other they throw hands, I think that's a good fair build to WrestleMania. Like, well, I'm okay with that. I kind of like, the digs of like, hey, like, you spend all those hours talking to creative and shit. I think that's the one that if there was real heat, that's the one that pissed Rhea off probably just by her reaction. So fuck it, bro. I'm okay with Jay talking a little shit, bro. Like, come in here. You're the champ, and you got this Rhea Ripley that has been at the top for a really long time. What are you gonna do? Be like, actually, you're like a really good competitor, and
Why you make
like,
Wait, why you make that voice?
yeah, 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 I don't know. Like, it just came to me. I'm cutting a promo. And, yeah, that's not what Jade is gonna do, like, and I think it's, for me, an exciting fucking, like, setup to the WrestleMania, and I think it's better than last year's where, like, it was, like, Tiffy and Charlotte were bringing up, like, the whole divorce thing and, like, like, the DMs and all of that. I think this is a little bit better, a little bit more tasteful, although it still hits the same thing, and I think this one has the opportunity to be a really good match just because I've never seen Rhea have a bad match, and I've always enjoyed everything that Jade does.
What do you think, Karen? What do you think of this beef? Oh, and by the way, Nia Jax jump in this and said, "Retweet, I'm Chelsea Green. Damn, hit dogs really do holler. Woof woof, bitch." She added the bitch in there, which I thought was cool. So what do you think, Karen? What do you think of this beef? Have you guys seen people pile on to just one wrestler like that? Like one entire, like, I don't want to say the entire locker room, but people that have kind of clout jump in on somebody like that? Because it seems kind of real, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
Not to my knowledge, but to have multiple people pile on you, maybe that says something about that person. I don't know. Maybe she's not, a good coworker. She's, not respectful or whatever. But to me, this might be real. I don't know. Maybe it's a way to build up the match. That's the beauty about wrestling, that you don't know what's real, what's fake. Maybe they used real to make a match, but we don't know. I think it might be real though.
That's crazy to me, man. I don't know. But it seems like the locker room is pretty good. It seems like it's pretty tight knit with not tight knit, but it seems like they can kind of get along okay. But I don't know. Jade. I don't know. Maybe Jade is right and everybody else is wrong. Maybe she's right. Maybe my Rhea is talking to creative a lot. But we never know, I guess. So anything else, guys?
I think, it's a good build and it makes the dub for the Elimination Chamber that much fucking more exciting. But I'm down to move on to fucking Becky and AJ Lee. How'd y'all feel about fucking that match in the Elimination Chamber? I personally enjoy both wrestlers a lot, and I thought this match was a solid 2.5. I think it could have been a little bit better, but it had potential. I mean, I think you could tell that AJ Lee is still not fully up to like in-ring shape, but she's getting there. And so we'll see where this, IC title run goes. But how do y'all feel about it?
What do you think, Karen?
I didn't watch the match. I didn't watch Elimination Chamber live. I kind of skimmed through it. I did watch both chamber matches and a little bit of the Finn and Punk. Well, most of it, but I didn't watch it. But from what Omar said, like, I felt like it could have been better. Maybe that's by design. Maybe we have a rematch at Mania with a better build up and a better match.
Yeah, I watched the match. I didn't think it was that good, but I will say this: I thought it was better than the Finn and CM Punk match. Tell you that much. And that match was not good. And maybe we can transition to that one next. And it was not because of Finn. That match was not good, and it was not because of Finn. I've given CM Punk the biggest benefit of the doubt. I've been waiting for an entire fucking year, over a year, and the guy is just, he's not good. He's not good.
Well, let's bring it back to AJ Lee since she is married to CM Punk. Out of the couple, who do you think had the better performance?
AJ Lee.
Hands down.
No, I would say the better match. I
I
think
think
they're
that
both. But if I had to pick, no, you know what? Maybe CM Punk did a little bit, possibly.
I would say I think they're both in their late stages of their career, and it's like, you know what? Like, this is interesting to watch it. I think both matches were carried by both Becky and Finn on their respective ends. And Becky is just a fucking wonderful ass wrestler, and so is fucking Finn. So shout out. They're both from Ireland, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, both
Yeah,
Irish.
they're from somewhere over there. Yeah. But I like Finn a lot, and I like the man. Y'all know I like the man. But Aaron, I'm gonna pose this question for you, Aaron. This is a Chicago. This is his homecoming. During his match, it was quiet. It was quiet for a PLE in Chicago. It was quiet. What do you think about the match, and why did it suck so bad? And why is CM Punk not good anymore?
This was probably the cleanest match I've seen in a long time. Was it nothing special? It was a very simple match due to the fact that we already have our main event set for WrestleMania. Roman versus CM Punk, it's already set, it's already scheduled, it's already penciled in. So this match didn't have any big expectations. I didn't expect much of it. I came into this match thinking it's just going to be a regular, solid, clean match, and that's what it was. It was a clean match. Nothing crazy happened. It was just a one-on-one match, and CM Punk won.
Why did it suck?
To me, it didn't suck. It was a very clean match. Both Finn and CM Punk, like they have good chemistry. The only botch that happened was Finn slipping out of the turnbuckle when he was trying to post. But other than that, to me that was a good solid wrestling match.
What do you think, Omar? Would you agree that it was a clean, solid wrestling match? How many small packages would you give it?
I'd give both Becky and AJ Lee and Finn and CM Punk a 2.5. Just there, it existed, and for me, it was missing a little bit something. It wasn't a 3 like the women's elimination chamber where I was like, this is good, I'm enjoying this. But
And also, it was very, very physical, very hard hitting. I know Punk took a kick to the face where he was busted open, but they were both giving each other pretty stiff shots too.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, I think I wonder if the hype
It was
gone.
an average match. It was just an average,
Okay.
clean match. It wasn't a good it wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a fantastic match. It was just a regular, solid match.
I'll concede that. Was it a match worthy of the Elimination Chamber main event?
It wasn't the main event.
Or was it? I think this match would have been worthy of like a SmackDown. Like, I think that Finn's on top of his game. Finn's good. Just CM Punk. I think just CM Punk. Petey, I don't know if he's a CM Punk guy. Why? Why is this guy wrestling? Why is this guy getting this title push? Is he 10 years, 15 years too late?
I don't know if CM Punk would enjoy this answer, but he's just the smart, safe corporate champion right now. Like, he's not what he was previously. He's just a guy that you could give the belt who's safe and will have decent matches, will not fumble a promo, will not fumble a market appearance. And that's why he is getting this push now. And for me, that's what it is. Like, it's not, they're trying to build up this fucking world heavyweight championship. So they're giving it to someone that they know will get a lot of eyeballs on that world heavyweight championship and get people hyped for the Roman Reigns match, which people are and really excited about and shit. And we could use that to pivot. Like, it was hilarious, but literally as soon as they pinned Finn, they're already like,
I want to say this too. Also, I don't think Punk was supposed to be champion now, because if you remember, I believe Rollins was champion. He got injured. So they had to pivot like, okay, who can we give it to that can carry this to WrestleMania without fumbling? And like Omar said, CM Punk is your safe choice. And also won it from Jey Uso to win the title, which also, like, do you really want Jey Uso champion at the moment, or do you want Punk champion at this moment?
I prefer Jey Uso.
So would a lot of people, but then we got people that would literally fucking jump from places if Jay was anywhere near
I feel
world
like
title
Jey
right
Uso is
now.
more exciting. I feel like he's just better, like in that regard. I mean, I'm not counting the entrances. I just feel like he gives us more, you know what I mean? And this guy, I don't know, CM Punk, I don't understand the hype. I am very underwhelmed by him. Very underwhelmed. And I'm not exaggerating.
I'm cracking up right now because I just looked over to my screen and I just had Danhausen for like the past fucking 58 minutes. Like just all the fucking pictures of him cursing. Don't curse this brother. You know, like do
Nah, he
not
already
do
did
that.
it yesterday.
He
Maybe he
already
cursed
did it.
CM Punk.
I
Yeah.
guess they're
So
homies.
So, can you guys make the argument that CM Punk is actually el campeón de transición? Do you guys see him winning the championship and
It's possible.
making
Yeah, it's possible. Like I said, I feel like he wasn't supposed to be champion at all at this year. He was a safe choice, and maybe he is. You know, he's like I don't see Punk meeting Roman at WrestleMania. I just
Absolutely
don't.
not. The only way that happens is if Seth shows up and screws over Roman for the 90 billion time, and that would be some Looney Tune shit. But I mean, they could do it and build up fucking Seth versus Roman for next year, and then have Rollins get injured again for the 90th time in the build up to that. Not throwing a curse on you or nothing, you know, just
do it,
you
Omar?
know, saying what was that one fucking thing from that one movie? They'd be like,
Yeah, man.
fucking
But
but I don't know.
I'll just
I'm
say,
excited for the buildup of Mania at least. Like I think just having seen Punk and Roman and Rollins in the main event of last year, I'm excited to see the World Heavyweight Championship get that spot. And probably have a good match. Like I think Roman will have a really good match with this guy, and I'm excited to look forward. It's different watching it. Aaron's gonna be there live, follow our content and shit, but I'm gonna be watching it from like the couch, hopefully with a libation. And not like didn't have libations over there, but fucking you know, like, and so I'm excited to see like the presentation, the shit talking. I think that's what makes Roman Reigns like and CM Punk really good is their ability to use their storytelling and their words in ring and in the promos and stuff. And so we'll see how this goes.
yeah, man, I'm just tired of CM Punk. I think I'm completely out on CM Punk. I don't want to see him anymore. I'd rather see Finn. I'd rather see Drew. I'd rather see Jey Uso. I'd rather see anybody. The hype, the push. It's just and I think I've gotten obviously he's better on the mic than a wrestler, but if I don't watch the mic stuff, he's just ass. Like he's just not good. Hopefully that hurt your feelings, CM Punk. But maybe it's time for you to step aside and it's time for Triple K to give other people an opportunity. Anything else, guys, or do you guys want to move over to the men's elimination chamber?
Do the men's. Oh wait, no, actually I wanted to say one thing. It was hilarious that as soon as CM Punk or not, Finn Balor, they're already like, yeah, tune in for WrestleMania, Roman Reigns, fucking CM Punk versus like for the World Heavyweight Championship. Like they didn't even let us like soak in the fact that fucking Finn took the L. Like
Yeah,
you
like
know, like
like I said, like this was like if you were expecting a fucking banger out of this match, you were just gonna get disappointed. I came into this match thinking, okay, you know, first of all, Finn is not winning at all. There's 0% chance Finn is winning because they already announced the main event between Roman and Punk. So like, why would they fucking go out and just make Finn lose on a banger? You know, it just wouldn't make sense.
But why would they announce it? Did they botch that too?
that's what they do.
Because Roman won the Rumble and he chose Punk.
Well, he chose that belt,
Yeah, well, Punk is the champion,
but Punk could have lost it.
but he didn't.
But they're not going to do that. Like
Yeah.
it's just
I feel like it's WWE. I don't know what you're expecting from WWE.
no,
You're not gonna get it.
No, you're not gonna get that.
Why? This is potentially $1 billion
Look,
company. Why
doesn't-
can't we accept? No, let me back up.
Do you
Why
want
are
my
you guys-
answer?
Let me ask you guys a question. Why are you guys so accepting
I'm not accepting of it.
the lack of competence? Like why do you guys say, you know what?
Because I'm expecting it. I'm not gonna put my hopes up here.
That's what I'm saying. But why
Just
do you
to,
expect
like-
why are you expecting bad?
I'm not expecting bad. I'm just not expecting, decisions that us fans want.
Look,
No,
they
that's not
are
what I'm
out
saying.
of touch.
Yeah, okay. Omar said that they're out of touch. You guys have complained about the writing. Why are the fans so accepting of it? Go ahead. Omar.
I don't think anyone is accepting of it. I think we all talk shit and we all fucking criticize the fucking content in our own fucking little ways. And regardless of that, if people keep on showing up and purchasing things, they're gonna keep on pushing out the same formula.
Shitty product.
Just
Yeah, like, it's just it's literally like I could get into it, but it's like these people, the WWE is like McDonald's. You get what I mean? You're gonna go, you're gonna get the same Big Mac burger that you're always gonna get every time. If whether or not you're in fucking Wichita, Ohio, I don't know if that's an actual fucking city or
Kansas.
fucking
Kansas. Yeah.
whatever, bro. California, in San Jose, you're gonna get the same shit. The same fucking promotion, all of that's mass produced, you know, it's corporate, it's fucking commercialized, there's fucking commercials. Fucking Michael Cole's gonna be shilling fucking Jimmy John, fucking, you know, the latest fucking like Slim Jim shit. You know what I mean? And but if you go to fucking, I don't know, like a random wrestling promotion in fucking the Bay Area or like local indie ones or even AEW, it's a totally different vibe. And you know, you're expecting different things, and I WWE has had shit leadership for since its inception. Vince McMahon was a fucking degenerate, bro. That fool was the degenerate champion of all fucking time, of all universes. Like
Him
I
and
don't.
Duro are probably hanging out somewhere in Vegas.
No, they're not. The El Duro has fucking critical thinking skills and a fucking
That fool
conscience at
drunk
the
at a
fucking
bar
very
somewhere.
least. Jesus Christ.
Racing cars somewhere too.
God, bro. Jesus. That's who's in charge. And you really think the people that took it over. CM Punk actually said it one time. His idiot stepson and his daughter are gonna take over, and is it gonna be fucking better? Like, or was it Godson? What is he? Like, what I don't
I
know.
actually like that. His
Like son-in-law. Yeah, like is it gonna be
He
any
said it
better?
to his
But
face.
yeah. And now he's, you know, a sellout. So you know, there we go, CM Punk. He's the
there
corporate
we go.
champion. Um
Just the way I watch WWE, I just go with the flow. I'm not gonna get mad on things that I can't control because that's
But
just
you
gonna
can.
ruin like my experience. So I'm just gonna go with the flow, watch what they give, and enjoy it. It's at the end of the day, it's just wrestling.
But you don't have to enjoy it.
we'll talk
But I do
shit.
enjoy it. You can talk
I
shit and
don't.
enjoy it.
I enjoy it even if it's bad. It's just like, you know, when it's like a guilty pleasure. The way I discuss my love for wrestling, it's like a dirty guilty pleasure. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I know it's not sophisticated. Like I know what I'm gonna see is about to be the dumbest, low key, racist garbage I've ever seen, like El Grande Americano. I'm just gonna fucking sit it and fucking be angry at it. Why? Because I would much rather sit and be angry at it and talk shit than fucking be twiddling my thumbs and like watching fucking a telenovela or like, you know, this is my brand of fucking entertainment and enjoyment. Like, I don't know. How many times do you watch a show and you watch an episode, Game of Thrones, you're like, okay, bro, that didn't hit. Like, what the fuck was the writer thinking about? Or like, and you just fucking move on. You just ball.
I think it's gotten to the point for me that where I can't. It takes a lot of effort for me to watch WWE. It's just difficult, huh? I think Mikey commented something.
I agree.
Y'all
My
are
boy
bullies.
Gwex is still hating on his twin. Yeah, we're working on this self-hate, brother. I don't know. It's unfortunate. Oh, I think you guys have similar mic
Bullies.
skills. You know, you guys are both handsome, young 50-year-olds, you know, that
Y'all are
have
bullies.
interesting style choices and do your things. Thank y'all for caring and being representative of your community and your age group in wrestling.
What do you mean, community? What do you mean?
Yeah, your community.
That
Look,
50 through 70 age.
do you want me to explain the chart? It's in our demographics here. I can show
You
you.
want I should explain the chat?
It's right here. Look, we have our age range. It is 44 to 54 years old. 10% of our viewers are there. That's all you.
Yeah,
That is
shout out to
literally,
you, man. You
that's
bringing
you.
these fans in.
That's
You're
you and
welcome.
CM Punk.
You're
You know,
welcome,
like
bro. Yeah. So,
it's
all right. So do you guys want to move on to the Elimination Chamber?
okay, guys. I'm gonna be that fucking annoying ass YouTuber. 92% of you guys that watch us are unsubscribed. Let's get those numbers up. Those are fucking
What are we
rookie
doing
numbers.
here?
Yeah,
What do
the
we?
bell,
What the
güey.
fuck?
Like, hit
Wait,
the
like,
shit. Hit the bell right here. It costs you nothing. Literally, just click. Okay, just click.
bro.
Like the shit.
Please, someone. But
And those
that's
subscribers
we
and the
appreciate
people
y'all.
watching us live right now. Shout out.
That said, do y'all want to do the chamber?
I have a hard stop at 9:20.
Yeah, what'll is adverse. I mean, that's
Yeah.
why he says his title is he likes no things. Fucking
Can't believe you put
I'm
that shit
okay.
up there.
It's
I'm
just
okay with the
hilarious.
dub. I'm okay with Randy winning. I'm just gonna call it that. I think this was a solid 3 packages, and it was just a good result, and I love Trick Williams. If they fumble Trick Williams, bro, fire the whole fucking creative, like, and that man's aura is fucking unmatched, bro, like, that I don't even know what to say, bro. His lemon pepper steppers fucking got me speechless. Like, and the fucking song, bro, the whip that trick. I don't know if I've ever seen like a chamber entrance that hit like that, and it was good. I enjoyed that.
I like the
How'd
name of
y'all
that. I
feel?
like the name of that. I like the name of that move, the lemon pepper stepper. That's good. What do you think, Aaron? What do you think of the Elimination Chamber? What do you think of Logan Paul?
It was an average match, nothing crazy again. Logan Paul, I seen like a lot of people were kind of mad that, he eliminated 3 people. That was designed for, I believe that was designed for Bronson Reed, but he tore his pec on Monday, so he had to step in. The vision it's a mess right now. Ever since Seth went down, then we lost Braun Breaker, and now we lost Bronson Reed. It's just I don't know what to make. I had a lot of high hopes of Division, but overall, I feel like it was a solid match, and I didn't see Randy winning at all. I thought Cody was gonna win, but I feel like it was a different result that we got.
What do you guys think of the shenanigans?
Expecting. It just
Yeah.
is what it is. Like, it's a gimmick match. It's a cage match, and Triple H booking, who loves shenanigans, and it just was a given. And Rollins is back, which is cool.
I like Seth.
So there's that. He likes one thing, so jot that down. And fucking and I am glad that they pivoted from like the obvious choice of Cody winning. I am hopeful that they give Randy another world heavyweight run. I'm okay with that. Like, if there's an old guy they should be giving a strap to, it's fucking Randy motherfucking Orton,
Yeah.
bro. Like, that guy. Like, I love that guy. He plays Elden Ring. He's a fellow tarnished, bro. You know, you know. If you know, you fucking know. That guy is educated.
Felicia and Cora agree with you.
They're like, I hear voices in my head. Hey,
What do you
talk
think,
to
Aaron?
me.
I'm excited to see Randy in the main event. It's been a long time since we've seen Randy in the main event scene. Um, this Friday they announced Cody versus Drew for the title. I have a feeling Drew's gonna lose it, and they were gonna get Cody versus Randy at Mania, which, to be honest, I don't mind that. That's a match that fans been asking for a long time, ever since Cody returned, him and Randy, because of the history they have. So I feel like that would be a pretty good match for a WrestleMania.
Okay. Certified Ball Knower says he wouldn't be surprised if Cody Rhodes loses. Okay. If you're asking me what I thought about the match, it was okay. I like Trick Williams. I like Javion Evans. Logan Paul, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I would have preferred to see Bronson Reed. The Vision I'm done with. I'm especially done with Paul Heyman. I heard him squealing like a fucking pig when Seth Rollins came in, and he was just like, no, no. I just thought, okay, you fucking. That's the only way I can describe it. Fool. Like, think of a pig squealing, and he sounded exactly like Paul Heyman. And yeah, I'm mad at Paul Heyman, and I don't like him because of what he said that one time about somebody getting deported. So fuck him. So I'm being extra fucking. I'm putting extra vitriol in my fucking pig analogy here. But the bovine with the fucking ponytail. I know it's the porcine. The porcine with the ponytail. I think he can go. I think his time is up. I don't know that. I don't care about. I'm tired of tuning into Raw and seeing Division for 20 fucking minutes. I feel like we've been seeing that for fucking 6 months. I'm just tired of it. And so,
It'd be nice for him to just go enjoy his stuff, or get a little back scream stuff. I talked about it last week, but his promo with Brock Lesnar just was not it, and I hope that Seth doesn't get too hindered with him, and I think the stomp that he did, hopefully with this weekend on or this Monday on Paul Heyman puts him out for a little bit. Also, I love the curb stomp. I don't know about y'all, but do y'all ever just want to hit a curb stomp like regularly on
Yeah.
things? You know, like
What's
just
wrong with you fools?
I
I
don't-
mean, you
Not
guys
on
just
do
sit
things,
there
y'all
on people.
fantasizing? Like, I would
yeah,
love to
yeah.
curb stomp somebody.
It was either just a curb stomping or RKO. Like they're the most effective. Like in a quick scrap. Like if I needed to fucking pull something out real quick, like just might have to curb stomp someone. Who knows? You know?
Or you guys maybe just curse somebody sometimes too.
Exactly. Yeah. So fucking
I mean,
over.
I'm cool with the cursing, bro. It's hilarious. The cursing is honestly, bro. I was just thinking about that shit. I saw a sign that said, "I'm out of." People pay money for that. People pay fucking money for that, for like cursing people and shit. And here we have, what the hell was his name? What was it?
Danhausen,
Danhausen.
bro.
I like the way Omar was using his words, I like the last name. Is that common? Is that what people say, or was that something you were
That's
doing, Omar?
that's what he does. Yeah, like he literally is just like will throw Hausen behind shit. Like, he was like, I have demand Hausens, and like they're just demands, you know? And like it's just or like I don't know, he just does dumb shit. Like he calls CM Punk Pepsi Phil. You know, like he just regularly does that shit and just like just
I
stupid
think
little
apparently they're best friends, outside of work.
and also fucking Danhausen, which is also I seen online. Let me start with one thing. Danhausen's wife is a burlesque dancer, and she did all the programming for the dancers that came out in the box. But I seen during his debut, like a comment on Reddit where it was like, "Oh damn, that's how you know CM Punk is like full politicking, bro. He got his best friend in WWE now." But I think that Danhausen could stand on his own, but we should probably move on, bro, to other stuff. Danhausen came from AEW. Aaron, were you able to catch some AEW today?
I watched the first match. It was MJF versus I don't know who for the world title.
Kevin
It was
Knight.
yeah, Kevin Knight. It was a solid match.
Yeah, that Kevin
And
Knight man.
also David Finlay debuted um at at, at Dynamite today. So because there were talks like, oh, he's leaving New Japan. Is he going to WWE? Is he going TNA? Is he going AEW? Well, there you have it. He's all elite.
He's all elite, bro, and that's Finley's son, bro.
Yeah, Fit Finlay.
Uh, if David Finley, who Aaron was just saying, he just signed for AEW. There was also a fucking 8-man tag match with the Death Riders versus the Don Callis family, bro. They've been just going at it for the past like 5 weeks, 6 weeks, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like they're just nonstop tag matches. Every one I've watched prior to that was a banger. Also, I found out that Hook is Taz's son.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the, and then that he tagged with Danhausen. So
Yeah.
it's Hookhausen.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Taz
This
has a
was
son.
this
Like
was
the idea
peak.
of really
Like Taz having
was
sex
peak.
one time, or what is that?
This was peak AEW.
for real.
Yeah,
There was a good tag team.
yeah. I have a Hook shirt. I don't know where it is, but I have a Hook shirt. He was
For
pretty
real?
he was pretty popular for a
I've heard
bit.
a lot about Hook. He's young, right?
He's very young.
Well, fucking
Mind blown, Omar, or what?
mind fucking blown, bro. Mind fucking blown. Also, one guy I wanted to shout out is Kyle Fletcher, the Proto Star, because he has a pink belt. And I just am a fan of that pink TNT championship. Like his whole thing is just coming out in pink gear, and he came out with a custom strap, and it's beautiful. It's glorious. Like I kind of want to buy it. Like it's kind of hard. Like it's a beautiful fucking belt. And I don't know. Like I've been enjoying like AEW recently. I didn't get to tune in today, but I'm gonna tune in after our live later on. But yeah, man, it should be fucking pretty fucking good going forward. They have a fucking pay-per-view called Revolution coming up. Aaron,
I
you've
think
been, right?
Yeah, that's their version of WrestleMania. That's what I've heard from wrestlers from AEW. That's
For
their,
sure.
I believe, their version of WrestleMania. So yeah, it's gonna be March 5th, I believe.
March
It's
11th.
next Sunday, not
Yeah,
this Sunday, but the following Sunday.
March 11th, we're gonna be on the 11th. We're gonna be out there in San Jose.
But yeah, that's next week.
Yeah,
It's
we're
the
gonna be out in San
15th.
Jose next Wednesday. Look for us. Take pictures with us. We give limited autographs, but if you see us, come say hello. Say what's up. We outside. We out here. I like the AEW. I liked it a lot better than WWE. And I guess we can transition over to if you guys are down. El OG Americano came out, and he had a little thing with El Grande Americano. El OG Americano beat the shit out of Pimpinella, which is a really funny segment. You guys remember Pimpinella?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so she's pretty awesome. She's the one that kisses other wrestlers and comes out with the feather boa.
She's she's homies
Yeah,
with Mr. Iguana recently.
yeah, yeah. So it's fucking OG Americano slapped the shit out of her. But there was a banger of a match, guys. If you guys have about 10-15 minutes to spare, tune into the Dragon Lee versus TJ Perkins match. It was a number one contender match. It was fantastic. It was
Autographs are free. Pete, we get tired. Know what I'm saying, like we could only
That's
do a certain
nonstop,
amount.
man.
and El Duro
Yeah,
doesn't work for free. We're not a
yeah,
charity. El Duro's not a charity. You cannot give shit away.
you know.
Yeah, but if you guys have 10 minutes, guys, Dragon Lee, de Tala, Jalisco, shout out. Fucking un vecino. We're about 20 minutes away from there. Pinches vergazos, man. What a fantastic match. What a fantastic match. High flying, really entertaining, really technical. I was engaged from beginning to end. There was spots. Jack Cartwheel from Sacramento, Omar. Shout out your boy. Shout out the 916. With his frappy dappy do. He fucking gets in there, bro. He throws fucking vergazos. And so I'm a fan. See, I do like shit. I like good shit right here. He doesn't like crap, But yeah,
There
so
we
it was a
go.
really good. It was.
That one wasn't as effective.
Yeah, you're right. But people that aren't fans are like watching AAA because of the product. People are becoming fans. Like me, like I'm becoming a fan of AAA. Even though they're kind of having more promos, but the promos are kind of shorter now. And then there was a fatal four-way between El Grande Americano, Ethan Page, El Hijo del Dr. Wagner, and Omos. It was actually a pretty good match. El Grande Americano won. Ethan Page is actually doing pretty okay. I'm a fan of El Hijo del Dr. Wagner, but I thought he looked kind of not as good as, say, Ethan Page or even El Grande Americano. But I still like Dr. Wagner. Dr. Wagner, he has one of the most nicest masks everywhere of all time, probably. But yeah, man, back to this. If you guys have about 10-15 minutes, watch that match. Dragon Lee versus Jack Cartwheel, bro. It was fucking outstanding. It was good.
I heard about it, bro. I'm gonna tune in and see what's good, bro. Because that fool is from Supreme Pro Wrestling. They have shows in Elk Grove, which hopefully I'll be tuning into in an indoor soccer arena, and that's where he fucking hails from.
I think I
You gonna
gotta
say
go,
something, bro?
fellas.
Yee. Okay. Well, on that fucking note, just quick
New Japan?
update.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
quick. So there was a show, New Beginning in Osaka. There was, I believe, 8 matches, only like 3. There are like 3 important ones that stood out to me. First, of course, our boys, the Knockout Brothers, Oscar and Yuto Ice.
yeah.
They had a match versus Yuya Umura and Shota Umino for the IWGP Tag Team Championships, and they retained. And like I sent you guys a video of the ending. I was hooked. And this match was pretty cool. Then we had a Gabe Kidd versus Andrade. This is why I love New Japan, because this type of match is just hard hitting, fucking chops and slaps. That was a good match. And then we had the main event, Yota Ushi versus Jake Lee for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And this was my first time watching Jake Lee wrestle. Not a big fan, but it was a good match. Yota Ushi retained his IWGP World title.
All right. So what comes next for New Japan? Like what's coming up next, if you know?
They had a show last Friday here in the US. Haven't watched it yet, but I know Andrade and Yajiro Ushi wrestle for the title he has, not the world title, but he has another title. They wrestle for that one. So I'm gonna tune in for that and see what went down.
About that New Japan. And then to fucking bring it back to AEW, just an update on the fucking card of Revolution. It's going to be MJF versus Hangman Page for the AEW World Championship in a last chance Texas death match, which is going to be fucking crazy. A lot of blood. It's going to be FTR versus the Young Bucks in a tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. It's going to be John Moxley versus Takeshita in a no-limit time match for the AEW Continental Championship, which is going to be a fucking barn burner. They're probably going to go for 9 hours, hopefully. And then Andrade El Idolo versus fucking Bandido. Banger. I'm salivating at the thought of that one. And then fucking Brody King versus fucking Swerve Strickland is also going to be a good one. salivating. I'm fucking damn, bro. Like that, Bandido is like one of the fucking best wrestlers in the world, bro. And fucking Andrade, y'all already know what Andrade is.
This is a sexy ass card,
Yes.
and
So,
it's
speaking
in
of-
it's in Los Angeles, so maybe Wex maybe wants to take a road trip.
He should.
Well,
We
speaking of
agree.
road trips, 13th de marzo, Rey de Reyes. Make sure to tune in. The people that have qualified for the final are La Parca, El Grande Americano, the OG one, El Grande Americano, the other one, the real one, and the last one is between Santos Escobar, Mr. Iguana, Psycho Clown, and Abismo Negro. I don't know, who do you guys got? I know Omar is a Pagano guy, but what do you think about Psycho? I mean, who do you guys got for that? Getting that final slot.
Mr. Iguana, bro. He said he was.
What do you say, Aaron?
No, I don't know. To be honest, I haven't watched people. I don't know. This is like a tournament.
Yep.
It's like King of the Ring.
Ring.
Yeah.
Okay, see. I just want La Parca to win everything and every title. That's all I want.
Fair.
Yeah, so
This
I think
Parca could go.
this was good.
It is kind of odd watching a very fit Parca
Dude's
running
crazy.
around. I'm used to, a
What are
little,
you used to?
La Parca being on the heavy side a bit, but, it's a good change. It's a healthy Parca.
A healthy change. There we go.
Rip the older Parca. How would you describe this fit, leaner, thinner Parca, Omar? I
would
like the
describe
vocabulary today.
the prior one as someone that, in between matches might be chain smoking and, might be enjoying a pint or two. And, but this fit Parca, drinks creatine, on his fucking in between matches. And while he's fucking, when he's dancing, he's shaking his protein. You know what I'm saying? He's like, that fool's a specimen, bro. That fool's
This is the
fucking
kinda guy-
huge.
The kind of guy that fucking counts his macros, huh? It sounds like.
And he counts his fucking vodka macros. Fool. He's like, nah, fool. Vodka only eats fucking the best.
Yeah,
And
Young
yes,
Hennessy.
we salivate out here. Know what I'm saying? We
Put that under your
salivate.
name. He salivates.
Y'all remember the fucking from The Simpsons, the fucking aliens that fucking just salivate nonstop? That's me with fucking Andrade and fucking Bandido, who I just can't stop but salivating.
All right, fellas. I think we have another comment. What they say.
A healthy change. I
A
agree.
healthy change, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Petey. Thank you, Young Hennessy. Thank you to our day ones. Shout out. Look for us in San Jose. We might not have a show on Wednesday, but we'll be posting. Keep an eye out for that. We don't know the AEW card, but I'll be there. Aaron, are you going to be there?
Of course. I'm walking there.
I don't.
It's
He
down the street
literally
from my
will walk
house.
there.
So I'll just park at your house? Cool.
You could, yeah. It's a 10-minute walk.
It's literally what
I
we
guess
did
they-
last time. Or
gonna
like you
take
just
that
had
video?
like
I don't know, maybe.
Pay for his ticket so you can post a picture. Aquí con mi hijo. Qué orgullo.
it's beautiful. Oh, it's too
Play it,
early.
fool. Play
All
it.
right,
It's
we're
good.
tuning out.
We out.